Hey up, it is Saturday, it's day 5. We are still in the van. We've had a lie-in. Well, we've not had a lie-in, we've just been laid in the van because it was raining quite heavily and I didn't necessarily want to get out of the van. But what I noticed while it was raining and I had time to ponder and do nothing, I'm not sure how well this is going to pan out, but I have found myself a job that I need to do. I've cleaned down this side this morning, but this and here all needs cleaning out because it's a little bit disgusting. So what I'm going to do after the racing today is, when I get back to the van, take off the case, which is where the mesh is, and properly clean it out, because I've realised it's restricting air into the van, which means that I can't keep it as cool as possible with the fan, because whatever gunk and mess is there, I'm assuming is dead insects from the fan just splattering them. Yeah, it's restricted airflow, so we're going to whip off this bit tonight. It just pops out, so we're going to do that, and then, like I say, attempt to clean somehow. But like I say, this side I'm impressed with how clean I've got it. It's not perfect, there's still little bits, but when you compare it to this, it's a bit grim. So that's a job for tonight, and I can hopefully start pulling some cool air into the van, and yeah, life won't be as challenging. Well, it won't be as challenging in the van when it's red hot in Spain. I'll be able to actually pull cold air in, which is a bonus. Okay, so we are en route to today's activity. You may have noticed I've got a hoodie on. Woke up this morning to quite heavy rain, not like torrential, but it was coming down. So it was quite nice, I'll be honest with you. But it also now means it's a little bit cooler. It's 15 degrees, which compared to the 26 degrees that it was yesterday, it's it's hoodie weather. Although, that being said, it's probably going to get a bit warmer as the day goes on, so the hoodie will probably come off, but that's fine. I'm genuinely excited as well to show you what I'm doing today. I've mentioned it in previous videos, but today is the day, and it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm genuinely excited for what today is going to bring. It's going to be nice, it's going to be fun, it's going to be a new experience, which is always good. And yeah, I can't wait. I'll see you in a bit. So there we have it. We have arrived at the Circuit de Magny. The weather's shocking, to be honest. I am genuinely hoping that this rain just disappears. I've got a splash-proof jacket with me, but I would have much preferred it not to be raining. I've got a brolly somewhere as well, but I don't really know where that is. So what we're going to do is get my stuff together and go for a mooch about, and hopefully see some really good racing as well. yeah, it's potentially going to be a very good day. I paid for camping, and to be honest, good decision. It's a very, very big space, and I'm surrounded by Renault Trafics and Vivaros, which naturally just makes me feel happy, knowing I'm not the only one who's got one. So let's go and see some racing. Right, we're at the circuit, as you might be able to tell by my attire, it's raining. My brolly is somewhere in the van. I have absolutely no idea where, but I just couldn't get to it. So it's currently Mazda MX-5 racing, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Like, I don't know how much that's going to pick up, but just the sounds and the smell. I was in a very good position where I was, but I've moved. I'm going to try and find some food. I'm hoping where I were after this race just started, it's a really tight hairpin. So I'm hoping that I can get myself in a position to catch some pretty big shunts, because I feel like there will be some in the truck racing. There weren't any in the MX-5 stuff, which is fine. I feel like in the truck racing there will be, which will be pretty it'll be pretty cool. It probably won't be, but it could be. So yeah, I don't know how waterproof my GoPro is either, so I don't want to film too much right now, but I'm going to make my way towards the inside of the track and see what we can pick up. Okay, cool nerdy stuff incoming. There's that. There's a racing truck. I've snuck into the paddock. Am I proud of myself? Yes, absolutely. It's starting to dry up a little bit as well. So now what I need to do is find a favourite. Having zero knowledge of truck racing, other than watching it once or twice at home, we need to establish who I'm actually cheering for today and tomorrow. But what, like, it's probably going to be number based. So if we find a number 88 or a number 4, then that's me sorted. I'm going to sneak into the inside of the paddock in a minute as well. Yeah, this is sick. Like, I don't even know how I've managed to do this for myself, but I know for a fact that some trucks are going to get smashed up at some point, which is equally cool. So I'm just going to keep wandering around. See what's going on. That one looks pretty cool, right? It's 17. 17, yeah, 17 equal number. But we'll continue wandering. What I was going to try and do, I'm not going to do it now, but I was going to try sneak into the VIP area. Oh, is that the classic F3s down there? Oh, this is ace. Honestly, best decision I think I've ever made. Maybe not ever, but I mean, yeah, I can't say it was the best decision I've ever made, because the vending machine pizza is probably up there with one of the best, but this is up there as well. I love catering. Like a kid in a sweet shop. And it stopped raining. Well, I've probably mentioned that. It stopped raining. But let's try and find my truck for the weekend. The wheels are massive as well. Like, there's racing slicks out. They ain't using them yet. It's far too wet for that. But no, this is impressive. Really impressive. We just need to find my team, my number. I feel like it's going to happen. I'll come back to you when I find it. Right, so that was a very short jaunt away. I literally walked 10 yards and I have found my guy. We have found truck number 4.
that bad boy. Lionel Montagne. That's my driver, that's my guy. So we're a massive Lionel fan for the rest of the weekend. And yeah, oh wow. It's pretty cool, to be honest. I'm not going to deny that. They are massive as well. But it looks pretty rather the same. So they look different, but they don't sit on an angle. So yeah, number 4. That's where we are. Right, I'm not going to deny that that race was fun. This next race looks even better. It's an absolute mismatch of cars. Like, I can't deny that. Found my car in there and all. There is a Porsche 911 Martini deckled with number 88 on, which yeah, I mean that holds a lot of numbers, like numerological meaning to me as well. So I'm going to move from where I am at the minute, which is the final chicane, to where all the MX-5s are currently finishing and pulling out into the pit area. I'm going to try and get myself down on the first corner, because I feel like that could be a very interesting place to watch the start of this race and cheer on my 911 too. Right, that's the end of race 2. I was going to film it, but we're having a sausage butter. Say sausage butter, sausage baguette. Pretty good actually. And for the first time, I've had great food in France. Well, no, not the first time I've had great food in France, that'd be wrong. Because when I went a couple of years back, I came over between Christmas and New Year, and I went and watched FC Metz play football on Boxing Day. And I got a hamburger on a baguette then, but they had no ketchup, which broke my heart. These guys had ketchup, so I got a proper sausage butter baguette. What I'm going to do now, I feel like we've got quite a wait between races. Might be wrong, we might be straight back out on the track, but I want to get down at the bottom end of the paddock where the MX-5s and all the cars that have just raced have gone, because some of them looked absolutely sick. Like they were an Audi Quattro, so that's, I mean that car's older than me, and it just sounded, oh, heavenly. Oh, I feel like there might be no race. A bit like I've made a mistake here. Damn it. No, there might not be. We'll see. Oh. See a lot of cars in the pit lane. I can see, you can't see. But yeah, we're going to head down the back of the pit lane and hopefully get some belters. Right, sit rep. I've just looked through the pit lane and I can see racing trucks. I can hear racing trucks, which means it is now time for racing trucks. That's probably the most amount of times you'll hear those two words said together in the same sentence within 10 seconds of each other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get back up to where I started my day quite quickly. So I feel like on the first lap there could be a massive shunt because it's quite a tight hairpin. And these trucks are massive, so it's very cynical that I want to see stuff crash, but I want to see trucks crash. Could be very, very fun, and it might just provide some really good content if we can catch a decent one, but we'll see what I see when we get there.